So one of the first ones that you saw on the list is FISMA. In FISMA, it actually had two versions of it, but they added some more in 2014 to add for cybersecurity threats and incidences to protect their data. So if you're in the federal government, here's the thing. The U.S. federal government, or if you're a subcontractor for a federal agency, you need to ensure that they protect their data from threats as best as possible. You have to have a risk management plan that includes that in there. Now, all agencies and their heads are responsible for focusing on policy and cybersecurity information and financial information. You need to protect all of those items as best as you can. Because again, we can't eliminate threats. We can't eliminate all risk. It's just the way it is. You're going to protect systems and data. You're going to comply with all FISMA directives. Now, FISMA directives are basically, well, things that make sense. Directives include how to protect the system and the data. Systems must be inventoried, which means cataloged, and make sure you have a laptop that's there, it doesn't suddenly disappear. A risk assessment must be completed and categorize the system and the data. The categorize is kind of some of the other items that you saw on that table. Is it health related? We have to worry about HIPAA. Is it school related? We have to worry about that one. So that's how that's worked out. There's a lot of systems must be certified and accredited. We talked about that before by third-party review of compliance. So if you can believe this, you can have your overall risk management plan, do the best you can, but you still need to have an outside reviewer take a look and go, hey, I've seen you done this, you can improve this. So you even have to hire somebody else. Notice, by the way, businesses are kind of with this because that means extra money that they've got to spend on accreditation problem. Now, that's usually because somebody didn't do it and they got hit hard. That's why it was included in this type of act or law that we've had. So that's why all this is in here. But having that outside independent inspection really helps determine if it is effective or what you're doing. They may have a better grasp of what's new and latest when it comes to threats, vulnerabilities, and controls. And completing of that certification helps to ensure compliance, and hopefully compliance for a long time as well, because I've been through compliance before several times. It's getting that first one done that stinks, and after that, you have a constant improvement mentality of, well, okay, this worked, great. Most of it's what we're going to use again. We might need to add some things or change some things here for the next time we go through an accreditation. So it's important to go through that, but that's what FISMA talks about in the modernization of making sure that we're constantly keeping updated with the latest issues in risk management and having the outside evaluator make sure that we really are.